Have you ever had one of those weeks where you're constantly busy, but at the end of it, you're not really sure that you actually accomplished anything? Yeah, I've experienced those too. And most of the time, it's because we may be moving, but we're not always moving in the right direction. That's why step three is so important, and that is to clarify the vision. Because you can't move forward if you don't know what forward looks like. Let me say that again. You can't move forward if you don't know what forward looks like. And what can happen when we're unclear is we drift. But when we have vision, instead of drifting, we start leading. And I'm not talking about some massive 10-year life plan. I'm simply talking about a clear picture of what a better tomorrow looks like in the area that you're trying to turn around. What does a healthier you look like? What does a restored relationship look like? What does progress in your finances or your mindset actually mean? Because here's what I want you to remember. Vague goals lead to vague results. But clarity gives you direction, focus, and the motivation you need to move forward. And when you know what you're aiming for, it's a whole lot easier to say yes to the right things and no to the wrong ones. So here's my reflection question for you. What does better look like for you? In your health, in your relationships, in your finances, in your faith? What's the future that you're trying to build? I want you to get specific. Don't just say, I want to be happier, or I want things to improve. Define what that actually means. And then here's your next step. I want you to write one sentence that describes your vision in the area that you're working on. Just one sentence that paints a picture of where you're headed. Because once you know where you're going, you can start to build a path to get there. And something over the years that I found to be true is clarity creates confidence, and confidence creates momentum. So take some time to define the vision, because that's how you're going to keep turning things around. Well, next up, we're going to look at step 4, which is all about building better habits. I'll see you then.